What is up guys, Guys16 here, and today I am playing some more Hearthstone, but this time we're not going into ranked or I think I play ranked, not casual. We're not playing constructed today. Today we are hopping into the arena. I had enough gold today. I did some dailies before I started this video just to hop into the arena. So we're going to pay the admission fee, and if you don't know what the arena is, essentially you get a choice of 3 heroes. You pick a hero and then you got to build the deck on the fly. Now I would have picked Warrior or Rogue as a hero because they're the 2 classes I want to level up for them gold Tazdingos, yo. But since I have not got either of those, I'm probably going to go with Mage because it's the class I think is probably in the best spot right now out of those 3 for arena at least. So this is the kind of setup. You get 3 cards, you got to pick which one you would prefer. If you want to see guides or like thought processes behind picking the correct cards, you can always look up Trump's arena like guides, I guess. He has like a tier list on what you should pick over what. I have a rough idea of those sorts of tiers, so I'm just going to be speaking about it. So first off, Stampeding Kodo is a brilliant card. See, now we have a tough pick. We got Chillwind Yeti versus a Harvest Golem. I think Harvest Golem might be better, so I'm going to pick that over the 2. Scarlet Crusader is really good. These cards are all terrible. I guess Cone of Cold is the least bad. Ogre is OP. Do I take the Lepalome over the Smith? It's a good 5. I'll take the Smith. Rare Blizzard over the 2 Secrets. Flame Strike's real good. Brewmaster's really good. Pint-sized Summoner over Azure Drake. That's actually real dumb to even consider the Summoner when there's Azure Drake there. Now this is interesting. Mirror Image is quite strong in Arena. Acolyte of Pain could be good for card draw. Plus it's a 3. I've got a couple 3s. Maybe I'll take the Mirror Image for the early game. Yeah, I'll take the Mirror Image. I don't have any Taunt either. Okay, that makes it a bit different. I'll take the Abusive Sergeant, could be good for removal. I'll take that actually. I was going to take the... Oh, Mad Bomber. Good 2-drop. Frostbolt's really good. Watermelon's really good. And Venture Co. is also really fucking good. Damn. Such good picks. Frostbolt would give me great early game, mid game, and late game is the way it's sort of working out. I have some good late game already, so I'm probably going to pick up this Water Ellie, I think. Frostbolt. I already have some... I'm going to go with Frostbolt. I don't know why I did. I just did. Another Kodo. Another Azure Drake. Wow, that's real good. Another Bomber. Or Arcane Missiles. Bomber though. Need some 2-drops. Panther's real good. Fireball. Can't pass up one of those. Violet Teacher will be really good in this deck. Plus, it passes the vanilla test. If you don't know what the vanilla test is, you just look at its base stats. 3-5 for a 4 mana is really good. And then plus it has an added ability, so it passes the vanilla test of being a 3-5, and then it has an extra ability, so it makes it super duper worth. Just late game with Stormwind Champion. Oh, the Worgen Infiltrator would be real good. That's a real good turn 1 play. But I have 2 Mad Bombers for turn 2, so maybe that's not that great. Fuck it. I'll go with the Worgen. Arcane Missiles over Spellbreaker. I probably would normally pick Spellbreaker, but I have the Violet Teacher plus 2 Azure Drakes. So I think Arcane Missiles is quite good here. Wow. These cards are all garbage. How many 4s do I have? I don't have many 4s. But I have 2 4s. 2 playable 4s. Fireball and Cone of Cold are kinda not too playable. Oh, I hate to say it, but I have to take the Ogre. Oh yes, Dark Iron Dwarf. I should have taken the Worgen. I just saw the Dwarf and was like, yeah, really good 4. And the Worgen is probably stronger. Arcane Explosion for that AoE. Yo. Frostbolt because Frostbolt. Fireball because Fireball. Now we've got too many spells. Gurabashi is half decent. Argent Commander is real good. So, looking at the mana curve, it's kind of in a good space. You know, you don't want it to be too early, you don't want it to be too mid, you don't want it to be too late. You need to have a good number of cards all over. I'm lacking in 3s, but that's generally the way Mages tend to roll. I have like 3 3s, all of them which are playable on 3 though. Good early game, great late game as well in the form of Flame Strike, Stormwind and Boulder Fist with the Argent as well. I'm not going to predict how many wins I'm going to get because that would just be retarded. I'm not nowhere near as skilled as Trump to be able to predict how far I'm going to go. But I think the quality of the card is kind of half decent, but I may have made a few wrong choices. I regret picking the Dark Iron Dwarf instead of the that other card, the Raging Worgen, because that would give me another 3. And I'd previously picked up the 4 in the form of Ogre Magi. The bonus of this deck is I have a lot of spells. I've got a Violet Teacher and a ton of spell damage with Ogres and Azure Drakes. So hopefully we can do something. Kathmandu.
Let the hunt begin.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Kathmandu, which is a place in Mallorca. All these cards are garbage. Goodbye. Which has this really cool, like, weird museum-y thing that I want to go visit, but I'm not allowed for reasons unbeknownst to you. Anyway, I got Worgen turn 1, which was really strong until that was a Timberwolf, but that kind of makes my turn 2 not suck, because I could have coined out Scarlet, but it means I can make use of the hero power turn 2, because chances are he's going to turn 2 hero power me. But we could be wrong. Yeah, I'm making this video today because I be taking a break from all my studying. I got an exam tomorrow, microbiology exam tomorrow, but I was like, you know what, I've had enough of horizontal gene transfer, no more of virus replication. We are doing it this way. Now, oh, Mad Bomber could be real strong. I send the Worgen to his face and see if it's a flame trap. Explosive trap, yes, okay. That makes Bomber a better play because I have a creature on the board, and Bomber will most likely take out the Timberwolf. That was the best possible Bomber I could have hoped for. Bomber OP. This is why I love Mad Bomber. He's really bad when you have a Worgen Infiltrator because the Worgen only has 1 HP. So there's a high chance he's just going to Bomber Infiltrator. And I've played I played Warlock last time I played Arena, and I had one of those Voidwalkers, which is a 1/3 health guy, and I played a Bomber, and every single bomb hit the Voidwalker. It was appalling. I mean, he had an empty board, to be fair, but I was like, the chances are at least 2 bombs are even if 2 bombs hit, there's a chance I won't like get royally fucked by the Bomber, but he just wouldn't have any of it. That was a really tame turn turn 4 from a Hunter. Plus it was a real like unthreatening Unleash the Doggies. I would like to coin out the Smith, but I feel like I don't need to use the coin yet because I could coin out Ogre or Argent Commander next turn depending on what he throws at me. So I'm going to save the Smith and just slap that one in the face. But for those of you who are unaware, I am currently studying marine biology at university, and that's kind of why I am. Shit. That's scary. Double Frostbolt takes out. Just trying to think of a better way to deal with it. If I send the guy in, Frostbolt leaves me with 3 mana. Play the commander, run the bomber in and the commander. That's one way, I guess. If I could commander Frostbolt, that would be the perfect answer. I mean, it's a 2-drop for a 5-drop, which is a beast. And this bomber has done a lot of work already. I think that's probably going to be the best play, because it gives me a guy on the field that's not appalling. And then I can play Ogre next turn as a very good follow-up. But yeah. So yeah, I'm studying marine biology and shit. But only first year, so I'm a scrub at like everything I do. Scrub at League, scrub at Hearthstone, scrub at uni. But feels like a lot of what I do is just generally biology at this stage, because I guess that would have been real good if I hadn't already used my Divine Shield. This makes my turn a bit awkward though, I guess I'd trade and play Ogre. I mean,
Victory or death.
if I leave that out, it could trade with the Ogre. It could hit the Ogre, that's 4 damage, multi-shot. I don't even know. Let's go Walls Deep. Let's see what happens. I have a Blizzard for the worst case scenarios. But yeah. Like I'm studying a lot of like random junk. Ah, I knew there was going to be a multi-shot in there. Oh, that was so obvious. Painfully obvious. Hopefully that's it. Don't arcane shot me.
I'll never tell.
Oh, she'll never tell though. That's a real good trade for him. So let's try not to let that happen. Oh, come on. Go, go, missiles, baby. One, just one. Oh, even better. That is lethal. Next turn. Even if he clears my board, because I have Fireball, Frostbolt, Frostbolt. Which is OP combo. Because I have the mana, because I have 8 manas. So, GG, unless he can deal 21 damage to me this turn. Or play a secret that stops spells which hunters don't have. Nope, I win. GG. There we go, first match done. Kathmandu. Kathmandu even. But yeah, it's not so marine as I would like. I couldn't tell you shit about fish, but I could tell you quite a bit about like general cells and junk, general human body stuff, which is just not as interesting. But it must be done.
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
If I didn't talk so much, I'm gonna keep. What kind of turn 1 plays would a priest have? He might do Northshire Cleric, which as a turn 1 play is pretty piss poor regardless. Or he could play like a 1 health guy, so Arcane Missiles might be good. So we'll keep hold of that and hope we get some other early game stuff, which we did, but not really the kind that I wanted. I wanted more creatures.
Hello.
Oh,
Greetings.
I know this has the +2 battle cry buff, but the tempo it gains me is super good. That applies some pressure. It can trade with this 3/2 if he plays one. If he just heals, then
Thank you.
it's just applying all that pressure.
The light shall burn.
Obviously, I was hoping he would have a turn 2 play for me to respond to, because I kind of made my turn 2 real weak. But it doesn't matter in reality. Frostbolt trades with that perfectly. Keep hitting him. It might seem futile because you can just heal it up again, but in reality he's spending 2 mana of his 4 mana to heal, which is really slowing him down. Like, you think, I mean, he could have a Yeti in his hand and he just didn't play Yeti to heal, which he really shouldn't have. If he had a Yeti in his hand, he should not have done that. I'm going to play Gurubashi because chances are I can buff it with a Pyro Dunk and get some damage going there. Wow. This priest's playing super slow. If that's a hit, wow, he'll pass. That must be real tough hand he's sitting on. The worst thing for him is I have plays to make, plus I have a ton of removal. So yeah, see, once he brings something out, it's just gonna be like, oh, I'm real sorry, but I'm kind of gonna shit on your day anyway. So should we go for the missiles? We could just Frostbolt it. Well, let's see what the missiles do. One damage short. Oh no, we're not. We've got ping. Ping-a-ling-a-ding. Forgot about that. Anyway. I was probably talking about something about 4 seconds ago. But I have completely forgotten, so we'll stop talking about it now. Oh, I was going to say, because if I didn't talk so much, which I just said how much I was talking, I probably would, dude, I could totally flame strike that. It's defo worth, right? Mad Bomber could be interesting. If I ping here, trade.
What to do? What to
Buff,
do?
bum bum. That's probably not bad.
Behold the might of Stormwind! Sever my wrath!
It's 3 HP though. Can he deal 3 damage? Holy Nova doesn't do it. Shadow Goodness won't do it. No, I don't think Priest can easily deal 3 damage. It does put me into Shadow Word Death range though, which kind of sucks. But I'm gonna be in Shadow Word Death range anyway. And losing one of my guys isn't that dreadful. Yep. Okay, we lost a Stormwind. Shit happens. Holy. Oh, he planned on that going down.
Whoops.
Because the way health buffs work in this game are broken as fuck. It's like, he obviously planned on, because the Stormwind chant would be gone, the +1/+1, my HP would go down, but it doesn't, because my HP has already been lowered. It's really weird. Just believe me, and everything will be fine. So I gotta do like 10 damage to him this turn. So I could do 8, 6, 4. Wait, what? Hit him in the face. I could have done with 4 HP left. Bomber wouldn't do it. So let's just do this. And that should be game. If he clears this guy, I have Dark Iron Dwarf to run into the face. As long as he doesn't play a Taunt, we've won. Actually, if he heals, we've lost. Not lost, but he's stalled out. And if he clears a minion and heals...
You have been.
Okay.
Well
Well played. Dude, I have no idea if I have said this, finished the sentence yet, but because I talk so much, I'm not going to edit out all of the gaps of the people playing the game. Like, you know how enemies take time to make their turns. If I was like, I would, like I shit you not, I would take the time to edit all that stuff out, but because I keep talking about random stuff, I'm probably not gonna. Because that's valuable information you all need to know, you know? How are you gonna know that I was studying horizontal gene transfer earlier on? You know? The people need to know.
You asked for it.
Now, Arcane Explosion is not that great right now because I've got Bomber. Magi is real strong because I have coin. Because I go second, I can accurately react. Frostbolt's real good. It's a much better switch than thingy. I'm probably not going to play Sergeant turn 1 this time because I have the Bomber and he did that. So this makes this play real strong. Which is the coin, Bomber, and I have a turn 3 now anyway, so... Please, Bomber, 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 Bomber. Oh my god. That could have been like awful if it didn't kill that Priestess. Turn 1 Priestess is generally quite weak. But it would have been strong, obviously. It's weak against the Mage. That's what I mean, it's generally weak against a Mage. But because I had a Bomber, it was even worse. Does that make sense? Oh, if I was him, I wouldn't have played that card because Mage can just hero power it in the next turn. So, or coin hero power. You know.
With me, friend.
And that was also a pretty subpar. I must have a terrible hand because my 1-drop traded this 3-2. So that's real good for me. This is like going ridiculously well. It's all about figuring out how much value. I'm just like speaking the words of Trump right now. You can squeeze out your cards. Like I thought that Abusive Sergeant cost me 1 mana, dealt 2 damage to his face, and cleared a minion. Like, that's how good that that minion was for me. The other thing you need to consider as well is spending your mana each turn. Like, if you say I had 4 mana that turn, but I spent it on a mad bomber and a ping, that's not as efficient as spending all of my mana on a creature. If that makes any sense. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to run that into there. We're going to play the bomber. Hopefully it hits this. Not as many times as I wanted it to hit that. So we're going to frostbolt that. I would have frostbolted it anyway. So I might as well have tried to get 2 mad bomber hits. That's the easiest fireball I've ever seen. Anything else? Violet Teacher. Fire. I'm gonna miss out on a 1-1, but he's so low, it's kind of worth. I've got 3 damage, so he's technically at 4 HP right now, which is next turn lethal unless he plays a taunt. Wow, this deck's real good. Oh, never mind. Nope, no, not quite. He needs to like play a flame imp or something. Nope, we got him. That was the most disgusting top deck I've ever seen in my life. Oh, I'm so sorry, Warlock. He would have had an extra turn minimum, but the top deck's too strong. So we're 3-0 right now. I have you know, I went 12-0 in Arena, and I might even, if I remember, I might even show you my my score on the screen right now. You see it? It's it there. Yeah. If it's not there, I'm just going to sound like an idiot. But yeah, so I have gone 12-0 before. So, you know, take that, you guy who has not done 12-0 before. Ned E. Wow. And one of us has real bad connection. All the servers crashed.